Okay, for our public service portion, we have a faculty member of the Philippine Normal University and Vice President of the Philippine Normal University Union.
Faculty Union.
Faculty Union. Si Ginoong June Ocampo, a long time colleague of mine from way back, maybe 30 years ago. Activista kami. Of course, he's much younger, 20 years younger than me. He's the third, fourth generation ng mga social activists. And he has brought to us this crisis in PNU. Iulat mo, is there a scam going on? Ano? They established a foundation. Is it necessary? Is there a conflict of interest? Please present the facts to the audience.
Okay, Kamentong. Nag-file kami ng case sa Ombudsman last November 7 for violation of RA 6713 or otherwise known as Code of Conduct and Ethical Standards for public officials and employees at saka violation ng RA 3019 Anti-Graft and Corruption Practices.
Corrupt practices.
Yes, against some of the officials of the university. So, meron po kasing foundation, PNU, naitatag na PNU Foundation sometime in 2012. And apparently, merong mga pumapasok na mga pondo sa PNU Foundation. And unfortunately, ang mga reflection ng mga report sa foundation, parang mga project yun ng Philippine Normal University. Just like ELP or English Language Proficiency. Ito po ay requirement para sa mga foreign nationals na gustong mag-aral sa Philippine Normal University. Bago sila mag-proceed sa master's o kaya sa PhD program. So, sa report na nakuha namin sa Securities and Exchange Commission, meron silang report doon na noong 2012, meron pumasok na pera sa foundation, PNU Foundation, almost 400,000. Mga July yon 2012. Then, sa PNU, nagkaroon din ng activity for ELP. July din. So, tingin namin, pumapasok ang pera sa foundation, ang activity sa PNU.
In other words, posible ang nangyayari, may pondong pumapasok, pero facilities ng PNU,
resources,
at saka sa sariling budget, sariling teachers ng PNU. At wala na pong, hindi na pupunta o makukonduit yung pondo na baka para doon sa programang yun.
Yes, sir. Kasi kadalasan ginagawa ito ng Philippine Normal University.
And the Philippine Normal University is empowered naman or entitled to receive funds, donations, and so on in its charter.
Yes, sir. That is reflected sa RA 7168 sa PNU charter namin. Okay. So, noong 2013, meron na naman pumasok sa foundation, almost 900,000. January 2013, almost the same month. Sa PNU, nagkaroon na naman ng ELP activity.
ELP, again, English Language Proficiency, na requirement for foreign students who would want to take masters or doctorate.
Yes, sir, sa PNU.
Magbabayad sana sila din, personal.
Dapat PNU, diretso na yun. Philippine Normal University, diretso. Pero bakit kailangan pumasok pa sa PNU Foundation? So, yun, question din naman namin yun.
Pero yung, yung mga estudyanteng nag-a-avail nito, nagbabayad pa rin sila sa PNU? O wala nang bayad dahil meron donasyon dito sa kabila?
Well, ito na nga nangyari, Kamentong. Finally, noong September 2014, nai-report ng Vice President for Academics namin, nag-retire na ngayon, si Dr. Hines, naka-receive daw nagbayad daw ang foundation sa Philippine Normal University, amounting to 151,000. Nagbigay pa sila ng konting donation sa ibang group sa Philippine Normal University. Sabihin na natin 300,000. Pero ang pumasok sa foundation, 1.2 million Pero 300,000 na ipasok sa PNU. Ang question namin yan, nasaan yung 900,000? Yun nga, kung sa PNU, Philippine Normal University, diretso yung mga transaction, wala ng mga foundation, nasa PNU, Philippine Normal University, sana lahat.
Rekta doon.
Yes,
now,
sir.
I think one question that must be asked now is, sino ba ang nasa board at sino ang chairman ng foundation na tinatag nila?
Yes, sir.
Sino-sino yan?
Ito po, sila, si Dr. Ojena po, president yan ng Philippine Normal University. Siya rin ang ex-officio president
Ng
ng
foundation.
foundation. Okay? Then ang vice president namin, Dr. Hines,
Sa
vice president
PNU.
namin sa PNU for academics, vice president din siya ng foundation. Secretary nila sa foundation, Dr. Golia, vice president siya nung time namin sa Philippine Normal University. Another vice president namin ngayon sa Philippine Normal University, treasurer naman siya ng foundation. Meron pang ibang mga faculty na officers ng foundation at faculty rin sila ng Philippine
So,
Normal
ang
University.
tanong dito, kung ang PNU as an institution, chartered institution,
Yes, sir.
is allowed or empowered, entitled to
Yes,
receive donations, bakit nagtayo pa ng
That's
isang
it.
channel na
Opo.
dagdag na pareho naman, almost pareho
Yes,
ang
sir.
mga officers ng PNU at nitong foundation?
Yes, sir. At private entity itong foundation. Kami ay state university. So baka may conflict of interest doon. Yun ang tanong din namin.
That's right.
At hindi dapat i-allow yun. Dapat mahinto yun. Who knows, kami itong baka hindi lang ito nangyayari sa normal. Baka sa iba pang school. Masyado na tayong busy pag-usapan ng ibang scam.
Yeah.
Pero
Now,
ito, hindi.
itong mga officers ba ngayon ng board, especially the presidente, career ba ito sa PNU? Or I understand maraming mga political considerations din sa appointment ng president ng
Yes,
PNU,
sir.
no?
Na-appoint siya ng Board of Regents. And kahapon lang ay na-appoint siya ulit for another term ng Board of Regents namin.
And included
For
there
4
is
years yan.
Ched kasama dyan?
Ched, Dr. Patricia Licuanan.
Okay. Who is the Ched president ngayon or Ched chairman ba ang
Yes,
tawag?
sir.
Ano?
Yes, sir. Chair.
I've long had run-ins with Licuanan, who is, I would say, representing the interest of the Ayala oligarchs, and so on. So, okay. So, nag-file na kayo ng complaint sa Ombudsman,
Ombudsman,
and
sir.
you're bringing this to the attention of the public.
Yes, sir.
What else are you going to do? Is there going to be some other activities to drum up interest of the people here?
Well, gusto namin ma-educate pa yung iba naming mga members sa community ng Philippine Normal University kasi meron kami mga branches eh. At ang issue na to, masyadong nakakonfine sa PNU Manila. So yung mga branches, hindi nila masyadong alam to. At baka yung nangyayari sa PNU Manila, gawin sa ibang branches, katakot-takot na kaso yan.
Before Hines,
Ojena.
Ojena
Dr.
became
Ojena.
president, was there any attempt at setting up a similar scheme na may foundation din? Let's say 5 years ago, 10 years ago?
Meron po nung panahon ni Attorney Barbo, nung siya naging president, nag-attempt ang ibang mga faculty members namin na magtayo ng ganitong parang foundation, parang ganitong operation. Na-abort yun, sir. Hindi natuloy yun. Kasi in-address kaagad ni Attorney Barbo yun at huminto sila. By this time, presidente
So
ang
yung president dati,
Yes, sir.
tumutol sa paggawa
Yes,
ng
sir.
ganyan.
Yes, sir.
Oo.
Kasi abogado siya eh. Alam niya yung conflict of interest eh. Kung hindi man siya sangkot doon, yung faculty. At least nililigtas niya yung mga faculty na mag-engage sa mga ganung klaseng activities. But by this time, hindi.
Well,
President at iba
itong
pang
si
officials.
Ojena, recommendee ito ni Romulo, Congressman Romulo?
Hindi po.
Sino?
Siya po ang napili ng Board of Regents.
Regents,
namin. So, marami namang mga members yun, sir.
Wala bang kamayang Malacanang sa mga appointments na yun?
Ay, palagay ko naman po, wala.
Okay. It's not big enough for them to be interested in.
Aha.
But PNU, of course, is the source of all our public school teachers. di
Yes,
ba?
sir. Kami pinakamalaking nagpo-produce ng ng public school teachers. Totoo
And,
yan.
so, maybe a little digression. Anong sentiment ngayon ng public school teachers? How's their income? How's the treatment of public school teachers and so on?
Actually, nabababaan pa sila sa sweldo nila. Pero,
Ano ng average ngayon? I think
sir, sa public school, mga 20,000.
basic minimum
Yes,
yan?
sir. 20,000
That's
or
very
18,000.
good already. Ano ba?
Tapos, depende pa kung anong municipality or city.
Tapos ang retirement nila is based on that income, di
Yes,
ba?
sir. Malalaki
So
rin.
I've heard that some retired teachers get 20,000 a month pension.
Yes, sir.
Tama. So that's
Opo.
a high-paid private sector employee, ang maximum lang except for special cases, nasa 10,000 lang.
Yes, sir.
Ah,
Although meron na rin mga issues ngayon na, for example, mga dati namang mga benefits sa public school, miski na sa mga state universities and colleges, mga natanggal na yon. Kunyari, mga health cards, nawala na yan, sir.
Well, we'll have time and maybe a session to discuss all these. And of course, the other issue, yung
Yes, sir.
vouchers ng private school
Aha.
sa public school, paano ba yon? Is this an issue?
Hindi ko pa po masyadong na-encounter
napapag-aralan
Pero
yan, no?
naririnig ko lang.
Oh,
naririnig
well,
ko lang.
we'll discuss that. So we have our last 30 seconds, June. Please make your final appeal to the public and to your fellow teachers.
Dapat mahinto yung ganitong mga operation sa public schools or state universities and colleges. At considering ang Philippine Normal University is a specialized university, the only university for education sa Philippines. Yung mga itinuturo sa amin na values, maging consistent sa mga values namin, sa mga morals namin, dapat reflected yan, pati sa mga actions.
Sinong Department of Education Secretary ngayon?
Si Dr. Father Luis
Luis to pa rin.
Armin Luis
Nandiyan
to.
pa rin.
From
Oh.
Lasal
Well,
before.
there are some issues there. He's a Catholic brother and he's heading a secular institution dapat. Ano?
Yes, sir.
Oh, well, with that, I think we brought it up to the public and in the next few months, again, if you feel you need to address the public again with your issues, just
Yes, sir.
text us.
Opo,
Maraming
sir.
salamat,
Thank you, sir.
kasamang Joe. Okay, with that, we end this week's episode. I'll be absent for 2 weeks. I'll be out of the country. And we'll see what we can do, maybe pre-tape some of the shows. But always tune in, Saturday evening and Sunday morning dito sa ating diskusyon. Maraming salamat po and have a good weekend. So, okay, so